Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra March 18, 2023. Restless and temperamental energy is possible with today's transits. If you need a challenge but can't quite connect with this need, you might end up challenging others or acting out in other ways. People around you can be snappy, and ego clashes can figure strongly. Try to avoid impulsive speech today. Tensions can be highly stimulating, but if there's impatience instead of assertiveness, unnecessary stress can result. For best results, avoid seeking instant gratification. Identify the cause of your dissatisfaction instead of simply giving in to your desire for more from life than what is. You might want to avoid putting too much energy into pursuing sudden desires, which can be counterproductive, failing to satisfy you in the long run. A part of you could be attracting, or attracted to, a bit of drama if you can't put your finger on what's upsetting your equilibrium. Remind yourself that drama does not lead to happiness, and watch for impulsive spending, risk-taking, and jumping into or out of something too quickly. Stormy clouds are roaring with thunder and lightning today. A maelstrom is forming in the seas of your heart, ready to punish you or others for misdeeds as you're dragged kicking and screaming to drown upon the sea floor. This is because sweet Venus, our goddess planet, is clashing in a square with your planetary co-ruler, Pluto, in the skies above. This foretells deadly and wicked energy is afoot in relationships, likely to bring out the shadow sides within everyone's personalities. This is not the time to jump into a new relationship if single. If committed, try to take some space apart. What will you bring to life? Expect to feel incredibly inspired, and Mercury in Pisces conjuncts Neptune in Pisces. The watery conjunction will encourage you to visualize what you want to do or where you could take your creative processes. Daydream, experiment, and play around with your passion projects. You might be surprised by how much they could change given that Venus in Aries will square Pluto in Capricorn. Commit to your creative flow since it could be stable, valuable, and prosperous when Venus enters your opposite sign, later today. Thanks to the moon's departure from your income sector yesterday, this has left you with a better sense of where the money is as Venus leaves your work sector, ending the planet of money's 24-day mission to steer work and job matters in a lucrative direction. At the same time, this has taken the pressure off Mars in your financial sector, but with the warrior planet already using this to fuel your financial passions and fighting spirit. The transit of the day will have you waking up and smelling the coffee. It's all about discarding the old and outdated and bringing in the new. This might be your first inkling that you'll want to seriously clean out your closets and living space. Think about it, it's easier to bring in the new if there is space to do so. Consider the metaphor of breathing. Each exhale is a mini cleanse, so make it long and vigorous, then replenish with fresh air. If you're up late at night because of trouble getting to sleep, it might be time to consider using stress-reducing techniques. Experience this kind of difficulty. It's one of the hazards of being so ambitious and energetic. Yet, without taking adequate care of yourself, especially when it comes to getting enough rest, you will burn out before you know it. On this day, don't put this area off. Read up on ways to help yourself, or visit your doctor to see what they might recommend. Over the last few days, it was having the moon in your income sector that allowed Venus to make the most of her final days in your work sector. So much so that as she leaves today, Venus leaves you with a better sense of where the money is and of what your heart is telling you. Meanwhile, just as significant is having the moon in your communication sector as Venus returns to your relationship sector and to begin a very different focus. With Pluto not only leaving your communication sector in 7 days but leaving it empty for the first time in 15 years, Venus returns in time to grab his support. The moon's last visit before Pluto not only leaves your communication sector next week but will leave it empty for the first time in 15 years was always going to be important. This makes the timing of Venus' return to your relationship sector today significant, with the planet of love returning in time to capture the combined weight that the moon and Pluto can put into getting the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury and Neptune are forming a conjunction in the Pisces zodiac sign, while Mercury is also in a square aspect with Mars in Gemini. Additionally, the Pisces Sun is squaring Mars, and Venus in Aries is squaring Pluto in Capricorn. During this astrological alignment, it's essential to be mindful of your thoughts and avoid being too critical of yourself. You must have faith in your abilities and acknowledge the incredible beauty and wonder that the universe has to offer you daily. It is also a time to prioritize your health and well-being, taking extra care to focus on activities that elevate your spirits. Whether it's spending time in nature, engaging in creative pursuits, or connecting with loved ones, make sure you prioritize self-care. Remember to trust in the power of the universe and believe that you are capable of achieving your goals. Use this astrological energy to tap into your intuition, creativity, and spiritual side and make the most of this potent cosmic alignment. If you find yourself in a tight financial spot or are considering starting a new business venture, you may be contemplating how to borrow some money. In times like these, it's important to remember that having a strong network of supportive individuals can make all the difference. One of the most crucial factors to consider when seeking financial support is who you know. Consider reaching out to well-off family members, friends, and other contacts who may be interested in your ideas and may offer advice and monetary assistance. It's always advisable to approach potential lenders with a solid plan, outlining your business or investment objectives, and demonstrating your potential to generate income or return on investment. Be clear about the terms of repayment and the proposed interest rate, if any. Additionally, you may want to explore other options, such as crowdfunding or small business loans, depending on your unique circumstances and goals. Researching various sources of financing and gathering information about eligibility requirements, interest rates, and repayment terms can help you make an informed decision. Remember, borrowing money is a significant responsibility, and it's essential to approach it with careful consideration and a clear understanding of the risks and rewards involved. With the right support, guidance, and preparation, you can overcome financial hurdles and achieve your goals. You should be proud of the progress you've made with your finances. In the past, you may have struggled to keep a handle on your money, but now you've become more disciplined about your earning and spending habits. However, there's always room for growth and development, particularly when it comes to investing. Instead of simply saving your money or putting it into a traditional investment portfolio, you may want to consider expanding your investment strategy by looking into companies that are innovating to meet the unique challenges of the current moment. For example, consider investing in companies that are addressing issues such as climate change, social justice, and healthcare. These companies may offer exciting opportunities for growth and can make a positive impact on society while generating financial returns. Additionally, consider diversifying your investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate. A diversified portfolio can help you mitigate risks and maximize returns over time. Remember, investing always involves risk, and it's essential to do your due diligence, research potential investments thoroughly, and seek the advice of professionals if needed. With careful consideration and a willingness to explore new opportunities, you can continue to grow and develop your financial acumen while making a positive impact on the world around you.